Tim Laird here with Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, the show that takes you out to eat at your favorite local restaurants.
And I'm Kevin Harnett.
We've been to a lot of great restaurants through the years, and while many are now part of local history, their flavor and recipes live on.
So join us now for a tasty blast from the past on a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
Next on the WB, it's Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
And in Kitchen Theater tonight, we have Chef Peng Looi with us from Asiatique and August Moon. Looi is giving us the secrets to a new kind of sashimi plus Asiatique's crusted sea bass.
It's all local, and it all starts right now.
It's Sullivan University's Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
Hello and welcome to Kitchen Theater. I'm Carrie Harnett.
And I'm Kevin Harnett. If you're into Asian food, we've got the perfect show for you starting right now.
We have a special guest in Kitchen Theater, the man behind all the flavor at August Moon and Louisville's own Asiatique. And of course, the Dean of Louisville Chefs, Dean Corbett.
Greetings and welcome once again to another exciting episode of the Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. We are here, as always, at Sullivan University's National Center for Hospitality Studies Kitchen Theater. We're going to be bringing you some of the greatest chefs in Louisville, their styles of food, little interesting personal anecdotes about them, and a whole lot of fun, hopefully. Our chef tonight hardly needs any introduction. He's a former neighbor of mine, Peng Looi. He is the mastermind behind August Moon for 18 years, Asiatique restaurant for 11 years, which kind of innovatively brought Pacific Rim cuisine to Louisville. So without any further ado, Peng Looi, good to see you.
Thank you.
What's happening, man?
What's up, neighbor?
How are you? Former neighbor. I wish you were still my neighbor. Indeed. How's the new place going?
Good. Boston Road is always very trendy.
You told me earlier that you'd been 10 years at the other location, which was next to us. I had no idea. It just didn't seem like 10 years. It seemed like you were there and gone,
Well, we started
like
losing
that.
hair.
That's right, I started losing hair. Exactly. Then August Moon, of course, is 18
years.
Are you still contemplating a little expansion there, you were telling me about?
Yeah, 2 more small private rooms, and I'm probably expanding the alfresco dining a little bit. I got a little bit of space left.
Well, I'll tell you, Louis, you can see Louis in a lot of the national magazines and different food shows here and there, and it's just tremendous food, really. I've always enjoyed it, so I'm a frequent patron. Looking forward to it. Tonight you've got 2 items I know you're preparing. The first one is the, why don't you tell us about it, the wasabi.
Wasabi crusted sea bass with miso, shiitake, ginger broth, and then wilted spinach and a small slice of portobello mushroom.
Sounds great. Let's get rolling.
Okay.
I know you have an assistant you brought with us
Yes,
tonight.
the chef de cuisine, Tuan, has been with me for 9 years, 10 years.
Good deal.
He's helping
Fun.
me out.
Greetings,
How you
sir.
doing,
Good to see you again. Well, let's get rolling
Shall
on
we
it.
start?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to do the broth right now. A little bit of olive oil. Some julienne ginger.
A nice setup here at Sullivan,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah. Nice. We need the Wolf Range at home, don't we?
I wish I could afford it. It's nice. And this is a miso.
And what is miso, if people ask?
Miso is a Japanese fermented soybean,
All right.
and traditionally used as a backdrop for soup, broth, and you can use for marinade also.
That ginger, those flavors, going to bring those ginger flavors out really
Oh
nice.
yeah, definitely. And then we have some nice shiitake, julienne of course.
All right, shiitakes are wonderful. We've got a lot of farmers. The local guys are doing the shiitakes now.
Yes.
That's just
A
water?
little bit more water. Yeah. Okay, what you do, put a little bit of water first, get the flavor out, and then add more water to it.
Want some water?
That's all you need, water.
How much you need?
Keep pouring it
Keep
in.
pouring.
Yep. And you slow simmer for like half an hour to get the full flavor out before you put any salt and pepper. I always like to finish off my production on a salt.
So the actual miso is enough for the flavor of the,
yes.
the paste.
All right, while this is simmering, I'll do the...
Got the nice sea bass.
yes, we got nice sea bass. I think this is from
So Chilean
sea bass. And we originally have the wasabi powder. All you do is put a little bit of water. A little more water.
Absolutely. Right in?
Yeah, just to mix it up.
Enough?
Yeah, just to make the paste out.
So when you go eat sushi, folks, a lot of times you get the little paste, little wasabi paste,
A little bit
sometimes with
of
rice wine
vinegar,
vinegar in there.
rice wine vinegar.
Kind of mellow it out a little.
And that's
Otherwise,
what you
if you
get.
get more, you're good.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That's what you do. And then top it off with a little bit of red onion.
You want this pan on
Yeah.
for your bass?
Yes. And we'll just seal a little bit and finish up in the oven.
Now, I know today you didn't bring your sauces, but you've got 3 sauces
Yes,
available
I've
for
got
sale in the store.
stir-fry sauce, which I use at August Moon and Asiatique. Lemongrass hoisin, which is a predominant marinade at Asiatique for the beef, and sweet chili basil, which I use for both restaurants.
Both restaurants, all right.
And
And I know
dipping
it's all
sauce
over the
and-
place. I've seen it at different places. The Creation has it. Campbell's has it. Where else in the stores? Dolls? Is Dolls carry?
Dolls Market, lots of pasta,
Oh, good.
and
Good.
liquor bun.
So you have to check out those sauces. I've had them both, and they're featured in a lot of dishes at both restaurants. So now it's time to crust the bass.
Yes. Make sure the pan is very hot. When you put it on, it should be sizzling. So just sear it for 2 minutes on one side and finish off in the oven.
And you're not going to sear it on that side, the
No,
top
no,
side. All right.
no, yeah.
Looks great.
Okay.
Is that a? This is an entree portion at the
Yes,
restaurant.
yes,
All right.
yes. Okay.
So you got one in there.
All right. The second thing we do is do the wilted spinach. Again, a little bit olive oil. Some nice shallots.
Got a plate here when the time comes. The shallots are really add a nice sweet flavor to it. You've got quite the condiment rack. Over there,
Yes,
don't you?
yes, yes. Always must have everything ready to go to battle. Okay, a little bit of salt. And you need to sweat this a little bit. Because it needs to be wilted, these things need to be very hot because you're not actually cooking down
Right.
the...
And you're not
the
using a
spinach.
liquid in the wilting process.
no,
are you? Just
no,
going
no.
straight
There's a
into the
lot of
saute?
liquid in
All right.
the spinach already.
Meanwhile, the miso ginger broth is bubbling away back there.
Yes,
So
so I'll
you're
shut
looking
it down
good.
a little bit just to get the full flavor out. The very earthy flavor of
I
the
noticed you
miso.
use like a teaspoon. Is there any kind of ratio you can tell people to use? Is it on the side of the container when they buy it?
No,
Generally?
it's all to taste. Food
Right.
is very personal.
Right.
So either too spicy or too hot for one person and not spicy enough for a different person.
All right, well, while this is all going on, broth and saute, we're going to come right back with Peng Looi from Asiatique and August Moon. Stay with us. All right.
There's much more to come right here on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
More from Peng Looi, and we'll get a visit from the wine doctor who will prescribe just the right wines for Louie's Asian fusion.
Don't you go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for joining us again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, where this time we're looking back on Kentucky's culinary history.
It's a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
Welcome back to the Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. We're here with Peng Looi and Tuan Phan from Asiatique August Moon fame. He is finishing his first dish very quickly before we get into the great second one. This is the wasabi-crusted sea bass with wilted spinach. Looks like it's resting on a portobello mushroom, which we did during the break.
A simple sear.
And then you're going to put your shiitake ginger broth over top. So go ahead, finish that one up. And I'll begin eating, and you all can go on with your next dish.
Next dish.
Yeah.
Put some nice fresh shiitake on it.
Very clean presentation. Looks like it's a relatively lean dish too.
Yes,
Heart healthy,
yes.
as many of the items are. Well, that looks wonderful. We will put that one out. Let's get started on your second one, which I know is a triple exciting dish of sashimi. Why don't you explain what sashimi is to people first?
Sashimi is like ceviche to a lot of people, and ceviche actually comes from sashimi, is a Japanese raw product, and it interchanges. You go to a lot of big cities, ceviche and sashimi goes hand in hand. So it's basically sauces with semi-raw seafood.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be completely raw then.
No.
Right,
so what I'll do a slight twist. That's why I do a new style sashimi thing.
All right, great.
Okay.
Got 3 different parts to it, I see. Huh?
Okay, we have some nice ahi tuna, some diverse scallops, and some tiger shrimp. And the reason why in my restaurant I use tiger shrimp from Southeast Asia, and I'm so used to using that, and I brought it to my menu.
Right, I know it's pretty reasonably priced, and I like it as well.
Yes,
We use
yes.
those look like, what are those, 1620s or 2135 size? When
Yes,
people,
yes.
I know when you refer to the count on shrimp, it's per pound. So when you go to your store and you see where it says 1620s or whatever, it's 1620 a pound.
Yes.
For the price. So
And for this one, I use a garam masala, which is Indian spice. The French have their own similar stuff. They call it allspice. The Chinese have it. They call it 5 spice. So the Indian one's a garam masala.
This little, like cinnamon, nutmeg,
Yes,
coriander's in there. It's all
And
roasted
cardamom,
in it,
yes.
dry roasted.
Uh-huh,
All right.
yeah. So I do a simple
You
marinade.
make your own, or you buy that?
I buy that from the Indian store in town.
Yeah, I know I've seen some people that experiment with it, put a lot of different items in it,
Yes.
call it their own kind of.
Yeah. And
Right,
for
get these
the
pans cranked up.
and for this tuna,
It's beautiful tuna.
yes, very nice. We just do a simple.
Now, with you were mentioning ceviche. I know with ceviche, a lot of times the citrus and the vinegars and so forth carry the seafood in that they're cooking it, so
Yes.
that people are getting it partially cooked.
I do lightly seared
All right, lightly seared.
because
So you're just
my sauce is more like
but
room
none of the
temperature.
sauces are going to be carrying or cooking this.
No,
In other
not
words,
at
all
all, not
right.
at all.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. We've eaten sushi many times together, and Louis has introduced me to a lot of fine items. We can tear it up on generally most places.
Oh, yes,
I cannot
I
do the
love
sea
it.
urchin, though. I cannot do the sea urchin. You love
It's
the
a
sea
quiet
urchin.
taste, of course.
I just can't do it.
And
There's a fellow I'm dealing with now that has that fresh, down in Orlando, Gary's Seafood.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
yes,
fresh
yes.
sea
Uh-huh.
urchins.
And the last one, you do an equal part of ginger powder and cornstarch. Just mix it up,
And that's for the shrimp.
and you just dredge the shrimp in there. Simple. The reason for the cornstarch is to keep the moisture of the shrimp in there.
Just plain powdered ginger, though, right?
Yes.
All right.
So we'll start searing on very, very high heat, just to sear the outside and keep the moisture inside, because this is all seafood, and there's a lot of moisture.
All right,
in there.
Tuan, grab that plate out there with the 3 compartments there. I got a special plate I brought in for you guys tonight. Since you've got 3 distinct items, we've got a plate with 3 compartments here for you, so you can go right into those for presentation. It'd be really
Okay,
nice.
so we can just keep searing this, and since this saute pan is very big, you can go ahead and put 3 things together.
Keep seafood with seafood, obviously.
Yes, yes, yes. And these are dry marinade anyway. So
Now, while this is cooking, you've got 3 different sauces. I know that go with
yes,
this as
3
well, right?
different sauce to complement each different kind of seafood.
What is the what goes with the scallops?
The scallops go with the coconut lime, coconut lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
Uh-huh.
Now, if somebody asks you what's lemongrass, I know there's citric oils in it, just like lemon. That's where you get the flavor, but it's a
It's just a stalk.
stalk, like an herb.
Yes,
so it's an
yes,
herb.
yes.
All right.
Uh-huh. And the tuna goes with the white soy ponzu. Instead of dark soy, it's a white soy sauce.
What is ponzu? The one that has boquita in it, or whatever? What is the dried tuna
Yuzu.
flakes? What's the what?
Bonito.
Bonito, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, that's right.
And
and
some
dried
yuzu.
tuna flakes, because I saw a show on that
Yes.
once. Yeah, Louis and I, he made lemongrass ice cream once at Asiatique, and I came over for
curried ice cream?
my usual afternoon beverage, and he said, "What's in this ice cream?" And I said, wasn't I one of the only ones that got the lemongrass on there? Quite proud of myself. I had another 6 beers after that celebration. All right, here we go. That quickly, we're out, huh?
Yes, yes, yes. You want to do it on the rare side. Except for the shrimp, you want to cook it medium.
Cook all the way through.
The tuna and the scallop, you definitely want to do on the rare side.
All right, wonderful. Well, there's more to come on the Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. When we come back, Tuan and Louis are going to plate up this fabulous trio of sashimi. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thanks for joining us again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, where this time we're looking back on Kentucky's culinary history.
It's a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
All right, welcome back to the Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. We have a visitor, my young son, Jack, Chef Jack. Louis, I understand your wife, Weiling, and you are expecting, so this is...
early September.
This is going to be your deal next. Here, you want to take a shot here?
Now my hands are dirty.
You better get used to it, because he's going to be in the kitchen, your son or daughter watching you. So let's get started on your sauces here. I know you've got...
Okay, the first one I've got the coconut lemongrass. It's basically coconut milk and lemongrass and a little bit of salt and pepper.
I'm going to go dismiss Jack. Say bye, Jack.
The second one is we have the white soy sauce and some ponzu.
Now, what is ponzu for the folks at home?
It's a Japanese citrus juices, about 4 different.
Any mirin, any wine, or a sake or anything in there?
No.
No. All right. I've never seen white soy, so that's.
So this is white soy.
All right. Looks like cider vinegar or something almost.
Nope. A little bit of salt. Okay. And then you whip it up a little bit with olive oil. Okay, just whip it up. And the last one is more like Malaysian sambal. You get tomato and red onion.
Oh, and the good chilies.
And a little bit of hot sauce.
Is that when you do the salmon dish at Asiatique? Is this is the base mixture for the top of the salmon, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
I use roasted shallot and tomato concasse.
All right.
So that's how I got my sauce for the Woxia salmon.
That's
it's
fabulous.
A Malaysian influence.
Very favorite item of most folks in there. We've got all 3 items lined up here. It looks great.
That's your sesame oil.
What do you have coming? You have anything coming up at Asiatique? Any special dinners? Or I know you're going to Chicago.
I'm going to Chicago
to
to cook a lunch. I'll be at the Lake Tahoe Reno Food and Wine Festival and going to James Beard for a Taste of Malaysia.
All right.
Cooking with 4 other Malaysian chefs.
Great, great. That's exciting.
That's exciting.
Taking Tuan with you?
Of course.
Of course. All right.
And wing from August Moon.
All right. What about me?
You would like to come along?
Carry the luggage.
Okay, where's my little spoon here? All right. So this is a sauce for that.
3 different sauces,
Okay.
3 different presentations.
Yes, yes.
Is this? Do you do this trio at the Asiatique or August Moon? Either one? Do you do something
For
along?
special tasting menu.
Right.
People call me ahead of time because it's a little bit time consuming.
Well, the tasting menus it's a fun way to eat.
Yes, yes.
Many small courses.
And to finish it off, we have some baby amaranth.
This is grown by Greg Graft at Grateful Greens, one of our buddies
Yes.
from years ago. He's doing
And
microgreens.
he used to work for you?
Yeah,
and
he used to
was
work
a
for me.
Marine?
Yeah, Marine. He's a fabulous chef. But now he's doing an incredible job with lettuces and different microgreens and things in town. This is the final dish here, folks. Thank you, Louie. It's been a pleasure
Welcome.
having you here. I'll be over to see you soon. Tuan, good to see
Always
you
a
again.
pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. We'll be right back with Jerry Rogers to pair up a few fun beverages with this triple wasabi crusted sea bass and then Louis sashimi trio. Stay tuned. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Good job. Good job. Always.
Thanks for joining us again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, where this time we're looking back on Kentucky's culinary history.
It's a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
All right, we're back for the fun stuff, the pairing of the beverages with the great food of Chef Louie and Tuan. So let's start with the wasabi crusted sea bass. What do you want to do?
Oh, yeah.
This is our man Jerry Rogers. I'm sorry, I'm so used to you being here, I didn't even introduce you this time.
Dean.
So from the Party Mart, let's
Right.
hook
Listen,
us up.
for this Chilean sea bass that he put together, this thing's beautiful, and we found this wine, and it's absolutely wonderful. It's a producer by the name of Chateau Fuissé, and the winery is in the village of Puy-Fuissé, but the grapes used to make this come from a little village called San Veron. And what's beautiful about this thing, it's a $14 bottle of wine, but it drinks like a $20 bottle of Premier Cru Chablis. It's got a real nice mineral finish on it, and the flavors are just going to work real beautifully with this thing. You got to taste this. I mean, the nose on it is just incredible. We have about 100 bottles of this, so if anyone's interested, you need to get in quickly, because when it's gone,
excellent.
it's gone. It's a great value, great stuff.
Now, a little more challenging, of course, the trio, sashimi trio here. You've got 3 different sauces to deal with: ponzu, lemongrass, sambai. I mean, what do you do with this?
Louis is trying to punish us.
I think
He's
he
trying
is.
to punish me here.
It's a challenge.
But it is, and we found something that'll work really well at a great price. There's a family by the name of Jaboulet that's been in the Rhone Valley. Gosh, they've been making wine since the early 1800s. Same family-owned winery for the last century and a half. And they do a Côte de Rhone that they call Parallel 45. And it's got a great pronounced fruit. It's dry in that it doesn't have any residual sugar, no sweetness. But the fruit in this thing will just marry with all of those things very well. And I doubt if I'll get to try it, because I think Dean's woofing everything down before I can get to this stuff.
Yeah.
But this Parallel 45, and at $10.99 a bottle, it's a wonderful value for what's in there. Great fruit. How's it work with that?
Oh, it's excellent.
With that spicy
excellent. I'll be
scallop.
interested to try it with the shrimp and the tuna.
Mm-hmm. It's going to work great.
It should work great.
I
Well, it's
think
great
so.
having you here, as
Indeed.
always.
Fun,
Keep selling
fun.
all the goodies out there. We want to thank Chef Louie and Tuan from Asiatique and August Moon, certainly, from being here. We want to thank Kentucky Indiana Lumber, Sullivan University for hosting us, as always. Until next time, Kevin and Carrie, we'll see you next week on the Secrets of Louisville
Yeah.
Chefs Live. Ooh, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thanks, Dino. And Carrie, you know, like Dean always says, that's another exciting edition of Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
We want to thank Dean Corbett of Equus for hosting us tonight, as well as Jerry Rogers, our wine doctor, and of course, Chef Peng Looi from Asiatique and August Moon.
And by all means, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on another edition of Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live.
Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live is recorded in front of a live studio audience.